Okay, welcome to the RewardMe tutorial. So, if you've come this far, if you've taken such an interest as to watch this tutorial, then chances are you're a parent, you are interested in reward systems, and you're wondering whether RewardMe can offer you anything in that regard. So before we get into the app functionality, just a few things to think about. RewardMe is a web app, so whenever you're looking to open the app, simply open your browser from the same device, type in rewardme.me into the URL bar, and you'll come back to your app. One cool feature of that is you don't need to log in. The reason for that is because all the data for the app stays on your device. So you just type in rewardme.me, you come back to your version of the app with your data. This also means that I'm building the app in a completely privacy-first manner, which means I should never see the data that you input into the app. There's none of your data being sent to a server in the cloud somewhere. Okay, so when you first visit rewardme.me, you'll land on this page, and getting started couldn't be simpler. All you gotta do is hit the big red button. And the first thing you'll probably want to do, that you'll have to do when you want to start using RewardMe, is create profiles for your children. You could absolutely create profiles for anybody in your family, but the functionality I have in mind right now is children-centric. So let's add two profiles for my children to illustrate. So here we're creating a profile for Elan, my son, and let's make a second profile for Layla, who is certainly a little bit too young for the app right now, but for illustration purposes. There we go. There's Layla. Fantastic. Cool. So we have two profiles. Switching between the profiles is straightforward. Just hit the switch buttons, and then whichever profile has active next to the name is the one that you're currently using. And we'll get into what that means. If you want to remove a profile or edit it, you can do so from this screen. Okay, so once you have profiles made, you will want to navigate back to the home screen. You can do so in two ways. Either hit the top left RewardMe icon, or hit home at the bottom of the screen. So you'll spend most of your time on this home screen, and here is where you'll manage the points for your children. So whenever they do something good, say finish their homework or help with the dishes, you can give out points. You can do so in a number of ways. You can rack up points one by one, or you can use one of the shortcuts right here. So you can add 10, 20, 50, or 100 points. Fortunately, yeah, there we go. Or you can also add or take away any number of points using the edit points. So on the screen, aside from some navigation options to take you back to profiles or to the rewards screen, which we'll move on to next, at the top you'll see we keep a tally of the total number of points that one of your children has received, and the total number of points that they have spent on rewards. And let's explore what that means now. So once you have profiles set up and you know how to manage points, the part of the app that will be most interesting to your children will be what are they getting out of it. So from the reward screen, what you'll want to do is start adding things that your kids are interested in. So recently Elan was interested in getting some Lego, so let's add a reward for that. And just today, in fact, Elan achieved a reward, so we started playing some games together. So let's add this one as well. We bought a little controller for one of our phones so that he can play games with us. Okay, so we've added some rewards to your child's wish list, and each wish list is profile specific, so depending on which profile you're on, you'll see rewards for that person. Right now, none of the rewards are being worked towards, so we need to activate one of the rewards. So to do so, you can just press on any of the rewards. So we could start with the Lego, or we could start with the game controller. And as your child tallies up some points, so let's say Elan does something truly phenomenal, and he receives 1,000 points in one shot. You'll see here that the reward is now redeemable. So that means, in this case, Elan has the option of spending 1,000 of his points in order to achieve or be given this particular reward. And if we do so, that reward stops being the current goal and gets added to the claimed list. So you'll see that we have two sets of lists. One is for pending rewards that haven't been worked on, and one is for rewards that have already been claimed by your child. And then once again, we would add the next goal, and you'll see here that the points are accurately calculated, and back on the home screen, you'll see that 1,000 points have been claimed or used to claim rewards. So in its current iteration, right, that's it. So you set up profiles, you start giving out rewards, and you keep track of the rewards that your children are interested in. All right, thank you so much for listening.